So it's a beautiful morning, and we are wrapping up our trip. This is our last day in Texas, and I gotta say, it's been an absolute blast. I'm exhausted. We've just been nonstop every day, eating and just running around and on the lake and talking to people and just shooting some videos. It's been a great time. This is one of the newest members of Aaron's family, Molly. It's just absolutely adorable. You're always having goats. I wish we got to spend a little bit more time at the ranch than we did, but the pond is so low, everything is just burned out. Talk about the drought that Texas is seeing right now. I cannot believe how dry it is. It is actually greener in the desert, Coachella Valley, the Palm Desert area, than it is out here in Texas.
Yeah, so it's not uncommon for us to have, say, a month straight of 100+ weather, but when I'm saying 100+, maybe 101, 102, but it's been almost, it seems like 2 months straight of 104 to 108.
We had 112 yesterday here.
Yeah, and then the truck said 112.
Flying back today, and it's going to be 112 when we land at the airport back in the desert, so we cannot even escape the heat, but we'll deal with it. I think, hey, the weather was great. That's what I think. The lake was beautiful. Doing some boating, the boat was beautiful. So the conditions to me, we're used to them, so it was great. But Aaron, you're obviously one of my best friends in life, and we've been friends for a while now. And just to kind of sum up the whole trip, you know, coming out to Texas, massive growth, massive explosions of commercial building, residential building, not as much residential, but multi-family building going on. I've never seen so much multi-family construction going on in my life, and it's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out, because this thing keeps going straight up, and the thing is it going to level off, or we're going to see it just get slammed to the ground? But, you know, how do you sum up the whole week? Any advice for people? I just hope somebody got something out of some of these videos. It makes people think a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's stuff that we talk about all the time.
Yep.
It's, you know, get your security in line, get your food, your water, just be prepared for any and everything that can happen. Obviously, most of us are of the opinion that it's going to be a financial crisis, but that's going to affect everything. So get your house in order.
And I'll say one of the key points of the videos this week is having Matt out here and yourself. It's your circle of friends, and how important having a good tight group, a good circle of friends is, that are walking the walk, who are preparing financially and physically and spiritually. It's so important to surround yourself with good people. There's so many people out there who are fake, who are not walking the walk, who say they are. And you can look at these people, you know that they're not going to last 24 hours. You know that these people are not walking the walk. You can just tell. Make sure that you're hanging out with people who are striving to be better, who are passionate, who are working hard. It doesn't matter, again, how much money you're making, but are you passionate about what you do? Are you trying to strive to get better? Are you hanging out with people who are more successful than you, who are smarter than you? That's how you become smarter, wealthier, is really the circle of friends you have. If you hang out with losers, dope smokers, and drunks, how in the world are you ever going to be a successful person? You know, look up to people who are doing better than you. Don't be jealous, don't be envious. Strive to be those people, or even better. Aaron.
Yeah, for sure. This is a lifestyle, so you choose this. And yes, you want to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, and you want to try and vet these people before stuff really gets going, because that's not the time to find out.
They'll be the liabilities in your life. And you know, just you know, really, when you're out there, be cautious of your environment. Scan and assess. You know, I mean, obviously we were very protected out here. The truck was full of tools, we'll say, and so we felt very, very safe. And when we get back to the desert, it's the same lifestyle. Nothing changes when we get back home. And so you know, really take this video and think a little bit. Try to think outside the box. I think also being as self-sufficient and out of the system that you can be is going to be beneficial. Don't keep all your money in the bank. Don't keep all your money in one place. Be very, very careful and cautious now who's maybe managing your money, where your money is. Don't keep all of it in the market. Don't keep all of it in the bank. Don't keep all of it at home. You know, keep your money in multiple places. Be extremely diversified. Keep your investments diversified. Make sure you have assets. Make sure you have security. Make sure you have the food and water. You know, it's, some people don't make $100,000 a year. They don't make $1 million a year. You might make 30,000, 50,000. Take a little bit every week and maybe buy a little bit more rice, a little bit more beans, a little bit more canned food, a few more bottles of water, a filtration system. Aaron, any advice today with people who go, I don't make a lot of money, what can I do? I think maybe another idea is maybe cut something out.
Right, definitely. Well, I mean, our good friend Bill Holter that was, you know, here, what he was talking about is a bag of beans, a bag of rice is, you know, that's a lot of calories, a lot of, you know, good stuff for your body, and it doesn't cost a lot.
Right.
But yeah, so he was saying, you know, if you have 2 vehicles, don't need it, cut one out.
The people that we met at Salt Lake this week, absolutely phenomenal. I want to thank every one of you for coming out. That was just absolutely incredible, humbling experience for all of us, and it just reinforced with me that we are not alone. You're not alone. The tens of thousands of people watching this video today, you are not alone. There are millions of people waking up, millions of people preparing. You're not the only one seeing the economic collapse taking place. You're not the only one seeing the zombies walking around. You're not the only one seeing the money printing, the manipulation of markets. Excuse me. We're all seeing this. We're all watching this. We don't believe what we're being told. We don't believe the data. We don't believe the analytics. Neither do you. And that's because we're thinking outside of the box and we're not taking the bait. And we're self-sufficient, self-thinking human beings, and we're adding 2 + 2 = 4. To most people now it's equaling 5. So I want everybody to stay on path. Whatever you do, do not get complacent. I think the last quarter of this year, we're going to begin to really see more problems. And you know, the first time I came out to see Aaron was about 4 years ago.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
4 or 5 years ago. And to think where we were at 4 or 5 years ago compared to where we are at right now, anybody that tells you, oh, this can't happen, that can't happen, oh, you're being negative, be very leery of these people. They're either very, very uneducated or they're very, very brainwashed. These are the people you do not want in your circle. You know exactly what's going on. This is going to get much worse. And if you just look over the last couple years, how this has begun to accelerate, we're going to come to a point that this death by 1,000 cuts begins to really accelerate quickly. Aaron?
Yeah, I remember we were talking about it when JB first came out, and we felt like, you know, the end was, I mean, months away, weeks away, it felt like. And, you know, they fixed it with, you know, the whole health thing that happened. But I think that's all over with, and we're back on track to see one heck of a financial disaster.
Yeah, $7 trillion pumped into the economy gave us one more run. And now I think that people are beginning to realize, especially people that took the bait, went out and bought the toys and the cars and took all the triple P money, and now they're beginning to realize that there is no free lunch, nothing's free, and people now got themselves in a world of hurt. Matt, do you want to say anything before we go? Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there for myself. God bless every one of you. Thanks for all you folks who came out. Really meant a lot. Really appreciate it. Special thanks to Bill Holter for spending a couple days with us and being patient with us. I'm going to let Matt close the video.
I just wanted to say I agree with what these guys are saying. I wanted to really send a really warm thanks to this guy. Solid dude. Aaron, thank you for hosting us this week.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been an honor
to have y'all out here. Really good people. Had a great time. Wanted to thank you personally, and thanks again. We'll be back. We'll be back.
Absolutely. And I want to thank JB for coming out. Like he said, one of my best friends. I'm one of his best friends. He's one of my best friends. Solid guy. You know, these are two men that I'd want in my circle when the poo hits the fan.
Thanks again.
Yeah.